As this audience knows, being involved in school music is very beneficial for students. Music students are not only more successful academically than their non-arts peers, but also students learn to work in teams, we've seen it tonight, and think creatively. They're great problem solvers. You know, sometimes I think there's really no better college or career prep class than a music ensemble class. Music students are required to master rigorous coursework. They demonstrate perseverance, grit, responsibility, and then on top of that, they also have to demonstrate understanding, tolerance, and empathy. It really doesn't get any better than that. So, let's take a look at some of those wonderful students getting ready as we look behind the scenes with our 11-12 Symphonic Band.
All-County is such a great experience for everybody on that stage and for the audience. We get to make music not just for us, but for everybody on that night in Mahaffey Theater. It's a great experience to kind of blend our sounds from school to school, and to see all of that happen on the stage is such a magical moment, and I feel like everybody gets so much out of it.
The importance of All-County, I believe, is so that we take the students to, I want to say, the best of the students in the county, and just to have that camaraderie between their classmates from other schools, it really excites them and gets them, I guess, pumped about the All-County concert. For the students to be able to work with some top professionals across the country should be very inspiring for them.
Playing for a guest clinician, I think, makes more pressure, just because that's a person who really knows what they're doing other than just your director, and it's not someone who you always see every day. So it makes you kind of want to step up and, you know, be the best version of yourself at that point. Music is extremely important for me. It was my saving grace. In high school, I was, you know, kind of stagnant and everything, but music, I really delved myself into music, and it was kind of just my savior, and now I'm kind of on track to where I need to go and excelling really well.
Music is an extremely important part of my life. Throughout these 5 years, All-County has taught me so much, and I'm going to take that into university with me because I want to major in music composition. So taking that it's been a great thing for me.
All-County is just a great and amazing experience. You just get to go and you get to focus and learn new things about new people and new music, and just be able to refine your craft even more than you would be able to in different situations.
I think the students as a whole have a good time during All-County, and it helps them as musicians, as students, and just as an overall person to enjoy this atmosphere.
I would like to once again take a moment and recognize our outstanding coordinators, Mr. Robert Thomas, band director at Gibbs High School, and Mr. Joe Cipiora, band director at Boca Ciega High School. They are both coordinators of the 11-12 Symphonic Band. Their hard work behind the scenes and attention to detail has made both of these ensembles outstanding, and I extend my gratitude to both of them. The 11-12 Symphonic Band is under the direction of Dr. Nola Jones. As Ms. Reynolds mentioned, as you can read in the insert, Dr. Jones is a very accomplished music educator, conductor, and clinician, and we appreciate Con Selmer's support for this ensemble. There are some changes to the pieces that this group is playing, and they are as follows. Not being performed tonight will be the following pieces: Quicksilver, Jig, and Cafe 512. The actual order of the program for tonight is as follows. First, we will have NYC, followed by Bayou Breakdown, which is composed by Brant Carrick. Third piece to be performed tonight is Acceptance, followed by Lightning Field, and then finally, Esprit de Corps. The Pinellas County Music Educators Association sponsors a student composition competition and offers a small monetary award for the winning composition. We are honored to announce that Michael Olson from Tarpon Springs High School has won this competition. Now tonight we present to you NYC by Michael Olson for the very first time. It is exciting to be a part of a world premiere performance, and you are about to become a part of this. Please welcome the 11-12 Symphonic All-County Band and composition winner Michael Olson performing NYC.
Congratulations again. What a wonderful, wonderful way to start our 11-12. And now, with no further ado, I introduce to you Dr. Nola Jones and the 11-12 Symphonic Band.
So if you'll allow me just a moment to tell you a little bit more about what you just witnessed. The 21st century learning skills that they talk about, what people are looking for in employees and the people who are going to lead the next generation, are creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. And if what you just heard was not an example of that, I don't know what is. Music, absolutely. They just met each other Thursday night, and they can do that. But what's more impressive to me than the notes and the right intonation and the right quality of sounds and beautiful sounds that they made was that, I don't know about you, but it moved me in my heart and in my soul. And that's what music does for children and for the human condition. And that's why it's so important that it stays in schools, and it stays not only in schools but in life after school. And so I just feel so fortunate to be able to have been with them, to watch and experience them do that and grow together and collaborate and make that music. So it was really a special gift tonight, and I can't thank you enough. I was really, really moved by that, young people. It was just fantastic. And so that's what your children are learning that other children are not learning in school who don't get the benefit of music education. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes, but I really did want to set that piece up for you and tell you. I didn't want to surprise, I wanted you to experience it first. Yes, it's a little unconventional programming in a concert to start with a student person, but wow, what a great job Michael did. You realize he composed that piece and he won the composition competition. He rehearsed the piece by himself, and the students responded to him. I think we're going to be hearing more about Michael Olson in the future, and I'm going to be proud that I knew him. So the next piece we're going to do for you is a piece called, it's unapologetically programmatic. It's a piece called Lightning Field, and in New Mexico there's a lightning field where the artist, DeMaria, put metal rods in a field like a mile wide, and it was done to draw lightning into this area, and it's nature's artwork. So you're going to hear thunder, you're going to hear rain, you're going to hear clouds coming in, lightning field. And we have thunder sheets around the room, so don't be surprised when you start hearing sound around you, because we want this to be an experiential opportunity for the students to perform and for you to get to be with us on. So Lightning Field by John Mackey. So it's very convenient that we stay. You may be seated. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's very convenient that we stage the thunder sheets back there because it gives me a minute to talk, and I'll try not to be too long because I know these are really long nights. Jeanne Reynolds, could I ask you to step out here for just a minute? She doesn't know I'm going to do this. I'm 99% sure she doesn't remember the first time we met. It was over the phone, and it was when I first took the job as the fine arts supervisor in Metro Nashville Public Schools. And I was calling everyone I knew in the country to say, who are the best music leaders in the country? And her name kept coming up and kept coming up and kept coming up. And I called her. She didn't know me from Adam's house cat. And she doesn't remember. I'm pretty sure that she spent an hour and 20 minutes on the phone with me, helping me get out of the gate as a music supervisor. $12 million later with the Metro Nashville Public Schools, I owe a great deal of personal gratitude to Jeanne. I promise you she did not know I was going to do this. I swore to myself if I ever got a chance to thank her in public that I was going to do so profusely. You have a star in this fine arts performing specialist here in Pinellas County, and I just cannot personally and professionally thank you enough for what you do for everyone, not just students here. She doesn't. And I'm telling you, that was just another day for her because she gives to everyone else all day long, but it was a big day for me. So the other people we really do need to take just a moment and thank are Joe Cipiora, who is the band director at Boca Ciega High School. I'm sure he's back in the back, but it would be great if somebody could shove him out on stage and let us thank him personally. But if you get a chance to thank him, he has spent countless hours way before this week ever started to put this together. And it's a thankless but very rewarding and very essential task to provide these kind of opportunities for everyone. Jack Henderson, who is the band director at Dixie Hollins, was our host for the whole week, and we had everything was in place. We had everything we needed. Couldn't have asked for better assistance. Robert Thomas, who is at Gibbs High School, also was a tremendous support to the band. So students and audience, can we please thank these people for their help? And I know when I say this, I'm preaching to the converted, because in Pinellas County, you all have passed bond issues to support music education, and you continue to support music education. I can tell you that my hope for the future lies, and I apologize to the kids today for what our generation has obviously created with regard to political discourse and academic discourse. But if you could have heard them discussing with each other the merits of one piece versus another, and how respectful they were, and how they listened to each other's opinions, and they valued others' thoughts even when they didn't agree, you would see hope for the future. So whatever you're doing at home, please keep doing it. Thank you for sharing them with me. They say the mark of great parenting is how they behave when you're not around, and they made you look really good. I asked them if I could ask for anything for them on your behalf while I had the chance to lobby for them, and they all say they want new cars for graduation. It's been delightful. It's just been delightful. We want to leave you with Esprit de Corps. It was written by Robert Yeager for Colonel John Bourgeois, who was the conductor of the Marine Band in Washington, D.C., and it will leave you with that, and hopefully it'll leave you uplifted and hopeful. Right? Yeah. So please enjoy. Thank you again for a wonderful opportunity to be with you all, and please enjoy Esprit de Corps. And we're going, the tempo marking is not allegro or vivace, it's tempo de bourgeois, as in Colonel Bourgeois, and he was known for going really fast. So we're doing this.